Hello to my brothers and sisters, my friends at First Baptist Church, Gainesville, and to our larger community. I'm Pastor Eric Spivey, and I'm here in the beautiful sanctuary at First Baptist Church in Gainesville at the corner of 39th Avenue and County Road 241. I'm going to come to you today and share a little bit about how our church is going to be doing church and being church in this pandemic world. Life has been changing over and over rapidly each and every day, especially over the past week, as we continue to try to figure out how we are supposed to do life when things continue to change, and we have to be more isolated in order to keep ourselves protected. And so over the past several days, our church leaders, our deacons, and our staff have been working to try to create a ministry plan that will guide us for the coming 6 weeks to help us to find a stabilizing rhythm of life that will help us all find a way to be and do church in some new kind of ways. And so while everything continues to change out in the community, as we continue to keep ourselves safe and healthy and protected and to do the same for our community, we want to be able to say, here's how we're going to be and do church, and the way so that we can live into that security when everything else feels a little bit more uncertain. And so I want to share a few of those pieces and ways that we're going to do church with you. But first I want to share with you just a little bit of pastoral love for all of you. And that is simply this. We are celebrating at First Baptist Church our 150th anniversary. That's a long time that we have been doing church together. We came through the 1918 flu epidemic, 2 world wars, Vietnam, 9/11. We have made it through those times. And what we have done this year is we are celebrating God's faithfulness, God's steadfast love, even in all of the craziness that happens outside in the world. God is faithful in the past, God is faithful now, and God will be faithful in the future. That is our belief, our faith, and I hold on to that for our church, for us as families, and for us as a community. And so while everything may be changing, let us stay steadfast in our trust in the Lord that He will get us through these times. And so with that trust in the Lord, we are having to rethink how we are going to be and do church. And so I want to share with some of those information to you today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to suspend all of our public gatherings for the next 6 weeks. Between now and the end of April, our plan is we will not gather on Sunday mornings, we will not gather on Wednesday nights, we will not gather for Bible study during the week. All events inside our church have been suspended. We think that will give us enough of a playing field that we know what we're going to be doing, when we're doing it, and we can settle into a new kind of rhythm together. So while we aren't going to be meeting together physically, we do want to continue to be church together. And that means worship, Bible study, prayer, the spiritual practices, mission, all of those things we're still going to be doing, we're just doing them differently. So let me share a few of those things that we'll do. First of all, we will do worship every Sunday. At the moment, our plan is to do worship here with Reverend Don Wisdom. Don has been hired by our deacons as our worship leader until we can gather again to officially call him as our minister of worship and music. And so on Sunday, Don and I will be right up here and we will lead worship, and then we will send our video out of that worship to all of you. It'll be on YouTube, it'll be on our website, you'll get it through email, all by 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. We're going to continue to fine-tune all of that technology, and maybe we'll get better at that. Our desire is to create a intimate, authentic worship experience that connects you to God, that connects you with one another, and helps you to feel stronger as we face these difficult days. At the same time, we also want to continue other things. So we'll be doing weekly Bible study, utilizing videos of our Bible study teachers, being able to share their lessons with us We're working to do that now as a static form where they'll film the video and then we'll release it. But we may look at other ways that we can do that in the future. Also, we're going to be doing daily prayers sent out to everyone in the church. We'll be doing that through QuickCast. And so that can come to your email, your text, or to your phone. And we're using some of the spiritual leaders of our church to create these prayers so that every day you're getting encouragement, prayers for your day as you face all the various uncertainties that are going on. Each Wednesday night at 7 p.m., starting next Wednesday, the 25th, I'll be doing a Facebook Live prayer meeting and Bible study. We'll be praying for one another, and in that format, you can send me prayers, and we'll pray for them. And I'll be doing a short Bible study along the way as well. And so those are several ways that we'll be gathering together, just not in person. The other piece we're going to do is we realize how isolated we all are going to feel. That's happening more and more each and every day. And so what we're going to be doing is we've created something called Care Rings. You'll be receiving something in the mail by Saturday that will be an assignment to you to one of our Care Rings. There'll be 6 people in a Care Ring, and your responsibility is just to care for one another, to check on one another a few times a week by email, text, or phone, to find prayer needs for one another. Each Care Ring will have a leader, and they will be checking in on each other as well. And then each 3 of the Care Rings will make a care team. And one of our deacons of our church will be caring for that care team. And so all the needs from all the different rings will rise up to our deacons, and they will respond in ways that we can, if there are needs that we can meet, such as you can't get out to get groceries or other kind of things. Let your care ring leader know, and then our deacons will find that out, and we'll make sure those needs are being met. And then Pastor Lynn and I will be working with those deacons, caring for those deacons, hearing those needs, and responding as we go. I want you to feel connected to First Baptist, connected to brothers and sisters of faith, so that you no longer feel isolated in the world. Another part of all of this is I want us to never forget that we exist on this corner to be able to be the light of Christ into our world. And so we're going to continue to look for ways that we can serve our community. Next Wednesday and Thursday, the 25th and 26th, there'll be a blood mobile here at our site through Life South. They're in desperate need of blood. You can give blood safely, even with the pandemic going on. And so we want our community to come and to give blood along the way. We also are going to be looking for ways that you can connect to your neighbors and to your friends. Invite them to be a part of your care ring. See how they can come in so they feel like they're connected to someone. We're looking for other ways you can share our worship services online. You can share videos with them, the Bible studies. If you have friends who want to receive the daily encouragement, they can receive those. So don't just be thinking about ourselves. The framework we're doing can be used by anyone, and I hope that you will invite as many people as possible. Finally, a big part of what this new way of doing church is going to take is just communication. And so we're going to use as many different layers of communication as possible. So there'll be some things you'll receive as a real piece of mail at your home. For example, that pastoral letter, that care ring information, all will come to you as a piece of mail. But also we'll be using our an email newsletter. Every week on Thursday, we'll produce an email newsletter, and we want you to receive it. And so we need you to go to our website to sign up. You'll see you have to put your information in. We can't put it in for you. And then you'll be receiving that each and every week. We'll also probably be sending our videos out through that email and other kind of ways. So that will be vital. The other part will be our website, www.fbcgainesville.net. And so there's a special page already about the COVID-19, about our response. Is simply called We Care. That's our task. We care. And that look for that page often, because we'll be making any kind of updates, any kind of technology changes, any kind of communication will all be put on that page. And so go to that. You'll see my pastoral letter. You'll see all the different links to all the different Bible studies and worship services along the way. And so everything will live on the website, and we hope that you will go there often. And then there'll be a variety of other kind of ways that we connect. One will be the quick cast. And so if you're not receiving, these will be short announcement type communications. And so they'll go to an email, to a text, or they'll also call and read it to you on your phone. And so I hope that you will, to sign up for that, simply email Elizabeth Bird or call our church office. I'll also be using something called Facebook Live to do my Bible study, and that's a great way for me to connect with people. And so if you aren't a part of Facebook, this is the time to do it. You'll get a chance to get a part of a lot of different information that we'll be sharing along the way. A few things about our operations that I wanted you be aware of. We're going to be limiting the number of people who come into our building. And so our office phone will be open beginning on Monday, 9 to 4 each Monday through Thursday. Elizabeth Bird, our office manager, will be manning that phone. At the moment, she will still be here, but that may change. We'll continue to have our maintenance guy caring for our facility, even as all this is going on. We also are making our own sacrifices to beginning to think about how we're going to make sure we stay in good operations financially along the way. And so that will be happening. We also hope that you will continue to support our church in the same way that you do each and every week. It's just now we're going to have to give differently than through the physical offering basket that's passed on Sunday. You'll look on our website to find a variety of ways that you can give through our Realm online giving platform. You can set up drafts from your home bank account. You can set up pay by mobile texting and a variety of other ways. So those will be our key ideas. But Mike Nadeau, our finance chair, says, if you can't get money to our church and can't get a letter out, that he will come pick it up from you. So just let us know that as well. And we also still take checks. You can just simply mail it to the church office and we'll take care of it from there. I think I've tried to give you as much information as I can today. I want each of you and myself to continue just to breathe. Life feels so disruptive at the moment. For me, for all of you. But as we breathe in the Spirit of God, we feel God's power coming upon of us. And I hope that you feel God working inside of you as well. Please share with me all the ways that you see God working. Email them to me or call me. At any time, feel free that you can call me personally. My cell phone number is 706-499-9999. Call if I can be of assistance to you, or if there's ways that our church can serve you, serve your family, or serve someone that you know. We want to be a part of doing that, of following Jesus and living God's love together. That's what we're about. And we're going to do that in a new and different way. And I'm so grateful for each of you. At some point in the future, we are all going to gather here in this sanctuary again. And I look forward, because whatever that day will be, we will celebrate Easter. It will be exciting, and we will celebrate that we serve a risen Lord, that there is nothing on this earth that can take away his power from us, and that power is alive in us, and it gives us strength, it gives us security, and it gives us hope. I hope that we will all be gracious to one another, and we will all live into that hope one day at a time. Until I see you again in person, please know how much you are loved. God bless.